What's going on, everybody? My name's LUCK, aka Luck, and welcome to episode 6 of my Mod Mastery Immersive Engineering series. Last episode we got some windmills set up. We were still kind of waiting on a little bit of hemp to cover them in wind sails. So in today's episode, we're gonna actually boost that production of hemp up a little bit. We're gonna work on some garden cloches. We don't need a ton of hemp after we get the sails on the windmills, right? But the hemp seeds, those are actually useful later in the mod. So it's going to be important that we get that going sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and just kind of jump right into it. So let's look in the engineer's manual, right? Because there's a couple things that we want, right? Garden cloche. This is the actual device here. The garden cloche or bell jar is a device designed to hasten the growth of plants. It allows even the agriculturally challenged engineer to grow plants and harvest their yield. The device accepts power, fluid, and items through its respective ports. Water and power are always required, and you may add fertilizer to the slot on the left to increase growth speed. Soil and seeds are placed in the middle. Each seed requires the correct soil to grow on, with dirt being automatically tilled into farmland. Produced items are stored in the slot on the right and will be automatically output through the hatch at the front of the glass dome. So they're just kind of like mini little grow houses or greenhouses. Hi guys. You guys are interrupting. Really? Okay. Oh, there you are. Where'd you go? Alright, well, we'll ignore them. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what is involved in getting one of these cloches here. Alright, so we're going to need an incandescent bulb and an iron mechanical component. Now, luckily, the bulb is actually on the same blueprint as the iron mechanical component, right? We're just going to need a little bit of glass. So we've got to get some sand. Boom. We have some sand right here, which is cool. Oh, we do have our shovel on us. Nice. And let's put away some of this hemp here. We really need this on us at the moment. At least not such a small quantity of it. And actually, now that I think about it, I think we had sand in our chest, didn't we? We totally did. No big deal. So let's go ahead and cook up some glass, right? We're just going to get half a stack going here. Cool. More terracotta. Nice. So let's see. What else? We're going to need one of those iron mechanical components, which is going to take... Oh, we already have some iron plates. Nice. And some treated wood planks, and yeah. Yeah, I think we got pretty much everything we need to get this kind of rocking and rolling here. Let's grab some glass. Nice. All right, cool. So first thing we're going to want to get, we need not you. All right, so we need one iron mechanical component, so we'll get that. And then paper, glass, copper, right? Paper, glass, copper. Are we on copper? Not great. Not great. I also said that I was going to show you guys the cool way to use furnaces in this mod, and we might get to that this episode. Okay. We might. So incandescent bulb. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, so and you get 3 of them, which is cool. And we definitely will be setting up more than one cloche. But for right now, I think we're going to just kind of rock with what we got here. And did we use all of our treated wood in the last episode? I think we did. I think that we did. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more of that treated wood. Like so. Nice. And then I think we're good to get a cloche. No, we have to grab some more glass from up here. Might as well just get all that we're cooking up here. And cloche. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to need a couple things to make this guy work. We definitely need water, right? Let's see. We even want to move this out one. It's been a little bit... I think water goes in the back. Okay, cool. So let's read this again here. All right, so the device accepts power, fluid, and items through its respective ports. Water and power are always required, and you may add fertilizer to the slot on the left to increase growth speed. Soil and seeds are placed in the middle. Each seed requires the correct soil to grow on, with dirt automatically being tilled into farmland. Produced items are stored in the slot on the right and will automatically be output through the hatch on the front of the glass dome. Okay, so here's our little interface here, right? This is where our dirt and our seeds go, and this will be our water, and this is our output, right? Now we got to get water to this thing, and I think we should use here, fluid pipes and fluid pumps, right? So let's go ahead. We're gonna get a couple more things, and then we'll get going on this. All right, so I got pretty much everything I'm gonna need. Now, assuming that I want more than one of these garden cloches, right? I am going to kind of just set one up to kind of see how they work, and then we'll kind of go from there. I'll rearrange them as we go, right? But for now, what we'll do is we'll do input on you, right? And we'll come over here and we'll say output there. We'll get a connector here, and we'll go you to you, and boom. And then you should be getting power. You should be all happy, right? And then let's go ahead and get a relay here because, like I said, I'm going to have multiple. I just don't exactly know how I want to set them up yet. Now let's do output here, right? And we'll go you to you, and then let's grab a connector and place it on top of this guy, like so. Nope. Right there, and we'll go you to you, and then you should be getting power. Nice. All right, cool. So the next thing that we need, we're going to need some pumps, and we're going to need some pipes. So let's look and see what's involved in getting one of those pumps, right? We're going to need some of those fluid pipes, which just take a bunch of iron plates, iron mechanical components, more plates. Yeah, seems simple enough. Let's just do like half or a quarter stack of iron into plates. Does that sound cool? Sounds like a plan. Need to switch this guy out for the plate stamp, like so. And you should be doing your thing. Alright, so we have 6 plates. That is enough to get a set of pipes. So let's do like that. And pipes, nice. And at this point, he should have enough to get the pump as well. So let's go over here. We're gonna need more copper. There's some copper in there. Throw a couple plates in there. There we go. It was weird. And then I think it was like this, right? For the pump. Boom. Fluid pump. All right, cool. Now let's take a look and see how this guy works, right? So it says that this guy can actually take water out of the world. Now I don't know where you actually connect these pipes to. Let's see. Right like that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's say, what if we just kind of plopped them down like right here, right? Would that work? And then we go pipe, pipe, pipe. Cool. And then, like I said, this is very, very temporary of a setup. I just kind of want to get this working, and then we'll make it look nice after the fact. Once we get a proof of concept, right? So let's grab a couple buckets of water to get an infinite water supply. And it says that it can take fluids out of the world. We'll read it here in a second. So right here under fluid transport, transporting fluids has become quite essential in the engineering business. Fluid pipes and fluid pumps do exactly that. On their own, fluid pipes are quite slow at transferring fluids, but if a pump is used to insert the fluid, it'll move much faster. You can right-click the connection piece of a pipe with an engineer's hammer to prevent it from connecting to that side. Fluid pipes can be covered with wooden or steel scaffolding. Simply right-click a piece of scaffolding onto a pipe to cover it. Break the pipe to retrieve the scaffolding. Additionally, right-clicking a pipe with a die will color it to easily identify where it's going. Colored pipes won't automatically connect to newly placed ones. Fluid pumps have 3 essential functions. They can be used to insert into pipes at high pressures to transfer fluids much faster, or they can pick up fluids from the world. Using your hammer on the base of the pump will switch between input and output. In order for the pump to pick up fluid blocks, it will need a power input at the top and a redstone signal. Pumps can also be used to extract from tanks and other fluid containers that do not have an automatic output. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's see how this guy works. I don't remember if this guy needs to be right in the water or just above it. So let's grab another connector because it says that it needs power. So let's do U there. And let's grab our coil. We'll go U to U. Now you have power. Nice. And then let's grab a lever. And let's just try this out. See what happens. Okay, so you're not outputting water, unfortunately. Let's see. It said that we could right-click the base to switch between input and output. Fluid input. Fluid output. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's try it now. Let's do fluid pump here. Oop. It's been a while since I used one of these pumps, actually. So we'll do fluid output there, right? And then let's try this now. Do you want to behave now, buddy? Right, like that. Cool. And then we'll take our lever. And I don't know if it's got to be on the base. There we go. Look at that. We got water. Awesome. So let's go ahead and grab one of our seeds. And throw it in there. Alright, so it says that we want to put dirt in here, right? And we want to put a seed. And then it should start doing its thing. We can also put in fertilizer. So let's grab some fertilizer. You have some bone meal here. Nice. You can see the little plant in there. Now you can see how having a bunch of these, you get resources a lot quicker than just waiting on farmland, right? But if we throw bone meal in here, it should either give us a lot more yield, right? Or be a lot faster. There we go. We just got our first yield. Nice. Now, like I said, we don't have a ton of uses for the hemp fiber after we make all the sales, right? But the seeds are useful later down the line. And I'll show you guys that once we get there. But yeah, so that's the cloche. Nice. I thought that was going to take a lot longer than it actually did. Look at that. That's fine. What we'll do for the rest of the episode, now that we got the cloche up and running, and in between episodes, I'll probably set up a couple more to show you guys what they look like when you have a whole bunch of them. Let's just, yeah, look at that. It's already kind of cranking along. For the rest of the episode, I'll show you guys, let's see, external heater, this guy here. This guy's pretty cool. This guy allows you to use furnaces without requiring coal, which is really, really cool. So let's go ahead and look at external heater. External heater. So we're going to need one of those iron sheet metals. We should have a bunch of iron plates in here. When I say a bunch, I meant not a lot. And we need a few copper plates. So let's grab some copper plates. Let's go ahead and get these stamped up. And then what else do we need? Some LV wiring, which we already have. Cool. Awesome. And let's get this rocking and rolling. Now I also have, I believe I have iron furnaces in the pack, right? I do. Awesome. So we can actually start cooking stuff up way quicker. External. Like so. So one of these and boom, external heater. So let's go ahead and put away some of this stuff that we don't need quite yet. Steel can go in here. All of this stuff can go in here. A bunch of building materials. Okay, cool. All right, so how this guy works, and I'm actually going to grab some more cobble. Let's go ahead and make a furnace, like so. And then, so how this guy works, right? You place it in the world, and there's an output on it, or I mean an input for power, right? Placing a furnace right next to it, when you power this thing, right, like so. So let's go ahead and change you to output. And once you give this guy power, your furnace no longer requires coal, right? So if we throw, let's just say like a piece of bauxite in there, right? You'll see that it'll start going without any coal, which is awesome. And you can set up multiple furnaces around one external heater, right? And I don't remember if memory serves me correctly, the last time that I played with this mod, I believe that the Iron Furnaces mod did not cooperate correctly with it. Let's try it out, because that's a good thing to know. We'll just keep a little bit of bauxite on us, right? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So, which is fine. I wonder if there's like a config for that. But yeah, so it doesn't work with the Iron Furnaces mod. I guess maybe they're just not coded as like furnaces. But either way, it'll work with regular furnaces. So let's go ahead and get one of these guys like set up permanently for our general usage, right? So let's grab, well, actually, I want to put you guys back here, right? And I guess we'll power this one too. So let's go ahead and get this guy like set up, right? So let's do a relay here, and we'll just put the heater here, right? Does that sound cool? And I know it's like not like the prettiest, but it'll get the job done. So you to you, and then you to you, and then these three should be good to go with power. So let's grab some of that grit that we were making, right? So let's start cooking up some of this grit. And I guess we can turn you on now, since we got our windmills up there, cranking away. How are you doing? Oh yeah, look at this. Killing it. Killing it, Cloche. And then, boom. Now this guy, yeah, this guy no longer needs coal. and that's pretty cool. I like that. Awesome. All right, cool. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We got the cloches up and running. Showed you guys the external heater. Next time when we come back, I think we're gonna want to work on. Let's see. So next time when we come back, I want to check out the sawmill. Right. We don't have a ton of uses for the sawmill at this point, right? But it's still a pretty cool machine to make. It'll get you sawdust and all that good stuff. So we'll check that out next time, and we'll just, you know, keep working through the mod. Like I said, we got the Cloche up and running, we got the external heater up and running, and yeah, in between episodes, I'm probably gonna set up a few more of these cloches, so that we can kind of get a whole bunch of industrial hemp, and we'll get this going. Like I said, the hemp seeds are very useful later in the mod. They can be squeezed down into oil, something like that, I believe. Right? Squeezer. It's somewhere in here, right? The squeezer. Here we go. They can be pressed into different kinds of oils, and then you can use those in a diesel machine, like a diesel generator, which is cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna call the episode there. If you guys are enjoying the series, please hit that subscribe button. It just shows me that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Like I said, next episode, we're probably going to take a look at the sawmill, and then, yeah, we're just going to keep progressing through the mod. But yeah, guys, until next time, I will catch you all later. See ya.